some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So UCLA's offense will go on the attack first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And, listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Gonna run it. It's played. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Slithers into space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. After the run, now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Play action. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to him and got the sack.
The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got his man.
Primary targets all covered down the field, so the QB had to check it down. He found his fullback, but for no gain.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the right. Got him in the open. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Let's send the tight end in motion. Red pass, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Blade. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR. They just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over Arkansas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
To the air, it's Cobb. Quickly out to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
They didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, and now look. Oh, the ball's out on the return. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Look out, he's got room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Back to pass, it's caught. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the Bruins line up to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Back to throw. It's Cobb. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. This is now a 7-point game.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Looking for room. It's Slade. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Cobb. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air on 2nd down. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it. Turning it on! He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Takes the handoff. It's yours. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Bruins in the hurry up. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gets open down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Cobb. Firing to the right, complete. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Works the middle.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And they're not on the same page there. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Going for the marker on the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's a fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Wade. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Blade. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And they can't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He's got the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's reeled in. It's Amatova. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Bruins will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got the 1st down and more. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's played. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Run in the red zone. It's played. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 24 over Arkansas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
2nd down.
Back to throw, it's Cobb. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Chucks it out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Lost to throw again. Get out to the supersonic guy. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it in the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Michigan offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's got it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Going to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverines. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Third down coming up.
They go to the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Carried by the running back. Number 15 on to kick it away.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Using his legs, it's played. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a chance. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Completes it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Bruins will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Cobb. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown has ensued. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep...
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Tamatova. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on second down. Right on the money. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Third down coming.
Here's the handoff. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Pushes toward the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 38 over Arkansas.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Dropping back, it's Cobb. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They just keep firing, using his feet to buy time. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And that's another first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a man. And tackled there by the defense. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.